Rahul Dravid again is breaking the internet, and obviously for the right reasons. That's going to be our first breaking update that we get you more details of. Sources telling Times Now that the former Team India coach Rahul Dravid has refused an extra bonus as compared to the rest of the coaching staff, as he wanted equal pay as all other staff. Clearly, Karishma, this man not just leads by example. This man, when he would say, does not even belong to this world. I mean, he's terrific. Look at the kind of reactions people have on the social media.
Well, yes, absolutely, Deepti. Rahul Dravid has been known to do this. He wants equal prize money for his support staff, for his coaching staff, and this is not the first time that he has done it. I remember in 2018, during the Under-19 World Cup as well, he was given more prize money, which was, I think, 50 lakh rupees, but he said that he wants the same prize money as his support staff, as his coaching staff, and at that point in time also there was equal division and everyone received 25 lakh rupees each, and even this time 5 crore rupees were decided for every player and the head coach, which in this case is Rahul Dravid. But he went on to say that he wants 2.5 crores because he wants equal pay for all of his coaching staff. So Rahul Dravid, for the entire time that he has coached the Indian team, he has led by example. He has repeated what he did in 2018 when he was the coach of the Under-19 cricket team. So obviously, when Rahul Dravid was appointed as the coach, he was appointed for the period of transition, and he transitioned his principles as well when he coached the senior team as well. And this is something that is going to be remembered for a long, long time to come. What Rahul Dravid advocated, not just for the players, but also in terms of the support staff and the coaching staff as well, Deepti.
Absolutely. Karishma, we'll also get in our colleague Arunil, who's also joining us, and we'll also tell our viewers that we are taking your calls live. You can call us. The numbers will flash just on the bottom of your screens. Do pick up your phone lines and be heard, because this is, again, we realized, an important issue that all of you want to talk about. You all have an opinion on this. Also on our social media handles, we are picking up a lot of chatter, a lot of you writing about all this and much more, about what makes Rahul Dravid, Arunil, so special. You know, these little gestures go a long way in telling you that this is just about Team India. It's not about any individual, it's not about A, B, C, D, but it's just about everyone playing together, something, Arunil, that ensured that the team won.
Well, extremely special gesture by the former India coach Rahul Dravid, a legendary cricketer. We have seen Rahul Dravid has been considered as one of the sweetest men of Indian cricket. But why we are saying it is because he is a pure team member. Here as well, an extra bonus was offered by the BCCI to Rahul Dravid after the victory at Barbados in the T20 World Cup. However, Rahul Dravid refused to take that. He felt that there will be disparity when it comes to income when it compares to his other coaching staff, the assistant coaches that were there. And that is why he refused to take that. Somebody who after the completion of his career, he gave it all when he was playing cricket, was called the wall of Indian cricket. Whenever the chips were down, whenever wickets used to fall, Rahul Dravid used to hold on to that crease, leaving balls after another, taking blows on his body. After his cricketing career was over, he basically took the decision of giving it back to the game. He basically went to the NCA in Bangalore and trained the young kids. Later on, he became the coach of India's junior team, that is the Under-19 coach. He ensured that the Under-19 team was victorious in the big World Cup. That was the team led by Prithvi Shaw. After that, he took the main challenge of leading the senior team, and when it is time to reap the dividends of his hard work, Rahul Dravid basically again taking that back seat and deciding that he doesn't want anything extra. Everybody should be getting equal.
Oh, absolutely. And you know, Arunil and Karishma, I was just reading through a lot of these quotes that people keep talking about Rahul Dravid. Now, look at what he said. He says, you don't play for revenge, you play for respect and pride. He's also said that no dream is ever chased alone. This clearly tells you more about the spirit behind this man. And just think of, how Team India played that big match. Everyone came together, and that's exactly why the team won. The team won. The country won, not an individual. It was not an individual's victory. Much like what Rahul Dravid has said repeatedly, even in the dressing room not very long ago. Let's listen into what he said. And again, a quick reminder, we are taking your calls live. Do call us on these numbers flashing on your screens and tell us what you think of Rahul Dravid and this significant gesture by him.
I'm really short of words, but all I just want to say is thank you to everyone for making me a part of what is an incredible memory. I think all of you will remember, like we always say, it's not about the runs, it's not about the wickets, you'll never remember your career, but you'll remember moments like this. So let's really enjoy it. I could not be more prouder of you guys to come back the way you did, the way you fought, the way we worked as a team, the resilience. There's been some disappointments over the years where we've come close, we've never been able to cross the line. But what this bunch of boys has done, what all of you have done, what everyone in the support staff has done, the hard work that we've put in, the sacrifices that we've made, I think the whole country is really, really proud of each and every one of you and what you have achieved. And all of you should be, right? I think there's so many sacrifices that each and every one of you make to see your families here today, enjoying it, so many of your families back home. Just think about all the sacrifices each and every one of them has made since the time you were kids for you to be here in this dressing room today. Your parents, your wives, your children, your brothers, your coaches, so many people have made so many sacrifices and worked so hard with you for you to enjoy this memory in this moment, right? Really, really proud to have been a part of this memory with you guys. All I can say is thank you so much, man. I really am short of words, and I'm not usually short of words, but on a day like today, I think, for me to just be part of this, I could not be more grateful. I could not be more thankful for the respect, for the kindness, for the effort that each and every one of you have shown to me, to my coaching staff, to my support staff. Thank you so much. Just like to say, Ro, thank you very much for making that call to me in November and asking me to continue. I think it's been such a privilege and a pleasure to work with each and every one of you, but also to Ro, thanks for the time. I know as a captain and a coach, there's a lot of times we have to chat, we have to discuss, we have to agree, we have to disagree at times, but thank you so very much. I think, it's been brilliant to get to know each and every one of you as a person, and yeah, I think it's your moment, guys. It's your moment. Remember it. It's not about any individual. It's about a team. We won this as a team. We did everything that we did for the last 1 month as a team. It's about all of us. It's not about an individual. It's about all of us. Thank you. Very well done. Could not be proud. Let's party. Let's really enjoy this. Okay? Behind a great team, there's also a successful organization. I'd just like to acknowledge the work of the BCCI and the people behind the scenes for the work and stuff they've done for us. Each and every one of us comes through a system. Each and every one of us comes through an organization that gives us the opportunities to grow and play. So thank you very much. Well done.
So just, I think, Karishma, the more you watch of Rahul Dravid, the more you hear about him, the more you watch him, you realize one thing, that this is an individual, like no one else. In fact, we just played out this conversation where he was speaking about the captain also. And Rohit actually had taken to the social media and he wrote this. He said, "You are an absolute stalwart of this game, but you left all your accolades and achievements at the door. And you walked in as our coach, and you came on a level where we all felt comfortable enough to say just about anything to you." And that really is Rahul Dravid. Karishma.
Well, yes, absolutely, Deepti. It is so important to have someone like that in the Indian team where the players can feel comfortable to go up to them and talk to them about anything. Sometimes it's not just about what's happening on the field, but also off the field. So obviously it's very important, and like you rightly mentioned, Rohit Sharma took to Instagram and made a very, very emotional post about Rahul Dravid's tenure ending as coach, and said that, it has been very, very special that he gets to call Rahul Dravid his confidant. In fact, he also said, jokingly that Ritika, Rohit Sharma's wife, calls Rahul Dravid his work wife, and how special it has been to have that moment with Rahul Dravid, to play with Rahul Dravid, to play under him, and win the World Cup for him, because this was something that was missing from Rahul Dravid's cabinet. We have been, semi-finalists. We have been.
Karishma, just give me a moment. I'm told also Venkatesh is joining us. He's calling us from Bengaluru this morning. And Arunil, then I'm going to come back to you. Venkatesh, thank you for calling in. What would you want to say?
No, the Rahul Dravid is such a person. He is an icon, and he is the person who has to be idolized by every cricketer and every Indian. And such an act of such a gesture can be expected only from Rahul Dravid and none other than Rahul Dravid.
Does anyone come close, Venkatesh, to Rahul Dravid at all?
No, presently not.
Okay, what would you want to say to him?
There is no such person. I think in a few days, with his great gesture, he will have impressed so many people to be like Rahul Dravid.
Absolutely. I second that sentiment, Venkatesh. Thank you so much for calling in. Again, a quick reminder, viewers, we are taking your calls live. On your screens, our numbers are flashing. Do call in and speak about what you believe Rahul Dravid is all about. Can there be anyone as the wall is, as Rahul Dravid is famously called? I'll take this opportunity again to get in our colleagues, both Karishma and Arunil, who've not just tracked sport, but they've also tracked the journey of Rahul Dravid. Arunil, I was again reading to a lot of things that have been said about Rahul Dravid, different, phases in his life. Harsha Bhogle famously said, that is how Rahul Dravid is. You tell him that he played well, and he will tell you that somebody else played well too. I don't know if he's a human being. How can a human being, he asked, be so selfless?
Well, you ask anybody in Indian cricket, be it Harsha Bhogle, the ace commentator, or be it Saurav Ganguly, who basically had taken that crucial decision when he was the BCCI president. Saurav Ganguly, the captain of Rahul Dravid, basically Rahul Dravid was the deputy of Saurav Ganguly during their playing days. And Saurav Ganguly basically decided that Rahul Gandhi should coach the Indian team now. And the importance of being part of the system, that has been echoed by Rahul Dravid repeatedly. And that is why, considering the legacy that Rahul Dravid had left behind because of his cricketing prowess, he could have easily become the coach of the team. But he didn't choose the shorter path. What he did was he worked at the grassroots level. He worked with the youngsters in NCA. Later on, he coached the under-19 cricket team. He won the World Cup for under-19 India, and then gradually decided to take a step ahead. So basically, every nitty-gritties of coaching as well, he ensured that it was learned by him. He aced at that, and then he took over the mantle of coaching the senior men's team. He also mentioned about the fact that
give me a moment, and apologies, I'm interrupting you, because this is also a call-in show. We have a lot of callers who are calling into our newsroom. They all want to be heard, so it's good to hear them. Also, Manas is calling us from Delhi. We'll also have Ramraji, Subramaniam all joining us. But first up, Manas, you're calling us from New Delhi. Good morning. What would you want to say?
Yeah, good morning. I just wanted to say, during his as a coach, he only won one tournament. That is the last one, number one. Number two, it is always a commercial deal, So there is nothing sentimental about it. There's a big gesture, or he's got a big heart and all that. We have to become professional rather than getting into all this, whatever it is.
Okay, Manas, we can, agree to disagree. We appreciate your point here. Thank you for calling in. Ramraj also joining us, and he's calling us from Bengaluru. So you have a lot of response coming in from Bengaluru this morning. Ramrajji, good morning.
Good morning, ma'am. Ma'am, he is a very humble man. I'm from Bangalore. He's a Josephite. He studied in St. Joe's, I think. And I'm a footballer. Good morning. Ma'am, my name is Ramraj. I'm calling from Bangalore. He's a humble person, Dravid. I've seen all his achievements. He's a great stalwart. Basically, I am a footballer. I've represented our country and I played for many teams here. I really appreciate the achievement of Mr. Dravid.
Lovely talking to you also, sir. Thank you and keep watching Times Now. We also have Subramaniam joining us, and I'm told he's also calling us from Bengaluru. Good morning.
Hi, good morning. Very proud Bangalorean as far as I am concerned. This man is amazing. This man is just amazing. I have no words to express about this person. Ever since I've seen him in the dressing room and addressing press conferences, there is humility written all over. Humility written, whether you win. The only time I saw him lose his balance, if I may use that word, though it's not appropriate, was when we really won the cup. We could never see him. I've never seen him ever so animated. I've been following him ever since he has debuted for India. But this man is just amazing. His humility written all over. I have no words to express, and I'm least surprised that it is coming from Rahul Dravid. No comparisons to him by way of any contemporary cricketer or even, for that matter, any contemporary sportsman. This is what I have to say about him.
Yes, Subramaniamji, like you said, Rahul Dravid is just amazing. Thank you for calling in. Also, I think Shashank is patiently holding the phone line. He's also calling us from Karnataka. Shashank, good morning. How would you respond to what you've seen about Rahul Dravid?
Good morning, ma'am. I am from Karnataka in Mysore. I am proud to my role model Rahul Dravid being take a good decision. Even no one Kannada channel they didn't telecast this news. You are the only one channel you telecast this news. He is a good legend. Thank you for your telecast this news, ma'am. I think BCCI continues this.
Shashank, you might just have to mute the volume of your television set so we can hear you better. And thank you, because Times Now is also about people's voice. And I'm glad that you appreciate the effort that the entire team's put behind because, this is a story I think that has to be told. The viewer's response also tells us Suresh has been also holding the phone line patiently. He's joining us from Chennai. Suresh, the very fact that, all of you want to speak about Rahul Dravid and you say this man is amazing clearly tells you that there has got to be no one like Rahul Dravid at all. Suresh, you agree?
Yes, Rahul Dravid, I think I have been watching him since 96 when he came back to the Indian team. He was a great guy. We have idolized him in the projects as well in corporates. And he's a very selfless person. When he took over as the coach, I was thinking that I think he has a good test because it's very difficult to be a coach of an Indian team. But again, when he came out, initially there were some hiccups. But by that time, I think he brought the team together to get us the cup. It shows a great thing about him. A job very well done. I think he has still more challenges to climb, I guess. Maybe I think we will see some more challenges to be. Really, I think it would have been better had he continued till the World Test Championship. But again, I think we will hope. I think Gambhir will get that cup as well, which is still not there in our trophy list.
Okay. Suresh, thank you. Thank you for calling us this morning.